What's good, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome back to WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. It is the road to WrestleMania, both in the game and in real life right now. So let's hop right back into a Triple H storyline. The King of Kings, the game. Let's hop right in to Monday Night Raw. Oh, right, the handicap match. The handicap match against both Edge and Mr. Kennedy. But first,
the following handicap match is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, Edge
and
Mr. Kennedy.
Mr. Kennedy. Thanks, Lynn Garcia. Alright, well, these two jabronis are going to face the wrath of the Golden Shovel as we hit today's show on a fine, lazy Sunday, pouring rain out, and I am just chilling. And there are a handful of wrestling things to discuss today. Not too much. I kind of got 3 stories here that I found in the past 24 hours or so since the last show I did, and we'll sit and discuss them as we do here. First and foremost, we have some resolution on the Booker T. Corey Graves situation, because as I had mentioned, they were going to have him on the radio show. Booker had invited him, and Corey said, yeah, gladly. And so that happened, and guess what? It was all a work. Imagine that. The thing that I was like, yeah, that's probably a work, ended up being a work. So there you go. They were just having fun. Apparently the story is that they had some time to fill at the end of his radio show, and so they decided that was how they were going to fill that time, by having threats towards Corey. And what's funny is that Booker was glad that he was off commentary and just back on the pre-show, because it was a lot of work, and he had obviously other things to do, like running for mayor and in Houston, and obviously his radio show, his wrestling school, things to do. So having to be on Raw with Vince in your ear every week does get a bit tedious. Also, where's my gut kick? What? There it is. I'm like, spine buster. Pinfall. 1, 2. Edge was like doing nothing there. He was doing nothing. Nothing, and like it. Edge is winded. He's blown up. Anyway, so yes, that solves the mystery of Corey Graves and Booker T. And they were just having fun. So, good on them. Gotta entertain yourself on those long hours in wrestling. Anyway, moving on to a rumor, if you will, in that Dolph Ziggler has signed a pretty extensive and expensive deal. Really? I had the kick and I had Kennedy, and now I'm gonna lose to... Screw it, man. You can get a spinebuster again. Nope. Hey, Edge. Hey, do the gut kick. There we go. Spinebuster. He can get counted out? Really? Okay. 2. Aw, man. Yeah, apparently a very expensive deal to re-sign Dolph Ziggler. Why? I don't know. They want to keep him around for whatever reason. I could not tell you why, because it makes no sense to me. But apparently, according to these rumors, the price was way too high. There were too many zeros to say no for the show off. So he decided to stick around and job to some guys or whatever. I mean, that's kind of what he's been doing. He's been like the enhancement guy for NXT guys coming into SmackDown. It's like, alright, you feud with Dolph Ziggler first, and he supposedly makes you look good and then loses. So, I don't know. I don't know what to say there. It kind of is what it is. But hey, if you can get that money, Dolph, get that money. That's all I'm trying to say for anybody. If you got to the point in your career where you kind of don't care if you're gonna make your mark, your legacy, or whatever, and you're like, well, I'm a good hand to have on this brand, then sure, fine. Some guys want more than that, but if Dolph's like, yeah, I'm good where I'm at, just pay me more, then there you go. Now, certainly, I would imagine that would put him in that Fatal 4-Way when he fights Baron Corbin on SmackDown this week. Now, obviously, he's not going to win that Fatal 4-Way because, whatever. They're going to keep the belt on AJ, and then he's going to fight Nakamura at WrestleMania. I think they'd be dumb to not have that match at WrestleMania. And obviously, it might end up being a Fatal 5-Way, but we'll see. Again, that's all kind of up in the air until it actually happens with a lot of wrestling things. Now, how many pedigrees was that? Really? Really? I wanted to argue that so bad, but whatever. Triple H, certainly. I'm on normal, and I'm still doing a pretty good job here of burying fools. It's what I do. It's what I do. That Triple H, and I turned off the rope break because I hate rope breaks. They're annoying. Alright, that one was all on Kennedy being in the wrong place at the wrong time, if you will. But for two guys against one guy, they are certainly having their own issues with getting in any good offense here. Because I'm just pedigreeing Edge into oblivion. Into absolute... And then, of course, he's getting up again. So, just stand there, Kennedy. Just stand there. Why won't you just stand there? Just be a good boy and stand there. And leave me alone. Leave me alone. Scoop slam. Yes, Lawler. Scoop slam. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on with Dolph. And we'll see if that actually gets him any kind of a renewed push on SmackDown or, not. What the hell, Edge? You were... whatever. Let's pedigree a Kennedy instead. With Edge just kind of doing whatever Edge does. Now he's busted open. And then go pin Kennedy. Just knock Edge down and go pin Kennedy. 1, 2. There we go. Triple H doing that shovel thing once again. Pop you in the mouth. And you. Oh no. See? I was fine in the match. That's some shenanigans. Whatever. You lost the match. Get over it. Get over it. Oh, it's time to play the game. The odds like a sledgehammer. We're like some scalded dogs.
Get under this bind, but with nobody to watch his back, there may be more trouble, and soon.
Yeah, like Randy Orton, I guess. I don't know. That's right. Game. Which brings us to the 19th of January, Cincinnati, Ohio. And Pyro.
Welcome to Raw. We have a real treat tonight. A WWE
Wait, what?
Championship match. Triple H has the #1 contender spot, but the beating he took last week may hurt his chances. If there's one man who could put Randy Orton's title reign to the test, it's Triple H, no matter his condition.
Alright, there have to be some shenanigans there, right? Like, you can't just say, oh, you're going to fight him at Mania for the belt because you're #1 contender, and then you're going to fight him in, like, 2 weeks? Like, that's... yeah.
Triple H, I wanted to wish you luck tonight in your championship match.
Thanks, Nate. You know better than anyone else what it's like to be in this situation.
It seems like only yesterday, you, me, and Randy, we were all one unit in Evolution.
That's history, Rick. And tonight will be historic. Thanks for stopping by.
Styling.
Bring it home, champ.
And profiling. Woo! What, no emails? Nothing? No emails? No? Really? Okay. Putting the title on the line.
The following contest is for the WWE Heavyweight Championship.
On
the way to the ring, the WWE Champion, Randy Orton.
On Monday Night Raw. Man, it must be nice to have a champion who's actually a full-time performer and is willing to show up on Raw every freaking week. Man, I miss that. It's been a while. It's been like a year, if you will. Actually, more than a year, because it was... before Brock, it was Goldberg, and before him, it was Owens. So, it's been a while since we actually had an actual full-time champion on the show. Anyway, Anyway, that belt looks like small. It looks like it doesn't look full size for some reason to me. It looks like a tiny belt in his hand, like a toy belt. Like what? I don't know. Video games and whatnot. The hard camera's over here, Randy. What are you're facing the wrong way, Randy. It isn't the hard camera. What are you doing? What are you doing? I have to imagine there's going to be some cutscene shenanigans here. Because so far, even on normal, this has been pretty freaking easy. So, I can't see how Randy Orton would retain his title here if I'm just going to put a beating on him, unless the game artificially increases the difficulty because it is a title match, which is not unusual. It happens. So, we'll see. But Randy gonna get smacked around. Anyway, our third news story is that WWE.com screwed up, and they showed a graphic of the Chamber, and in that number 6 spot was Finn Balor. Obviously, that match hasn't happened yet. That's tomorrow. So, you know, I mean, obviously that's not a big shock in any real way, but certainly you want to be surprised when the match happens. Like, I could easily see either Balor winning it, or Bray Wyatt winning it, you know, or, well, not Matt Hardy, not so much. Definitely not Apollo Crews. Stranger things have happened, in wrestling. So, not gonna discount it at all. The first of many pedigrees to Randy Orton. Gotta be. Gotta be. That would have been hilarious. Anyway, so yeah. Finn Balor in the Chamber. Now, one would imagine, whatever, like, there's going to be a feud set up in the Chamber. And the rumor has been The Miz and Braun Strowman. So, certainly, the easiest way to get there would be to have a bunch of guys beat up on Braun Strowman, but have Miz get the pinfall. And Miz's pinfall takes out Braun Strowman. Braun is pissed, and there you go. But the other rumor has been Miz and Balor. And obviously, if Balor's in the Chamber, then you could get to a Miz-Balor match in the Chamber somehow. So, either of those scenarios seem pretty potent for whoever the Miz is going to fight at WrestleMania. So, I don't know. We'll see. Certainly, it's going to be, like, what kind of crazy-ass thing are they going to have Braun do in the Chamber? Because it's Braun, and they always have just ridiculous stuff with him. So, whatever it's going to be, looking forward to it. Because Braun does what Braun wants. He's Braun Strowman. Speaking of whoever does what they want here, just manhandling the Viper, Randy Orton. Just, he's getting cerebrally assassinated here in this matchup. So let's try to get into some different moves, if I can here. DDT, alright. Let's see if we can do a left. What does left do? Nope. It got reversed. Because, of course it did. Of course it did. There we go. Standing switch. And then, big old clothesline. Lariato! Lariato! Pedigree. How many pedigrees? Just don't bump on the top of your head on a pedigree and break your freaking neck. What are you doing, Randy Orton? 2. Ah. Alright. What? I knew it! I knew there was gonna be shenanigans. First of all, video game. Oh. First of all, it's not a disqualification until the outside wrestler actually puts their hands on me. Until that happens, it's not a DQ. Being in the ring is not enough to force a DQ. That's not how DQs work. Seriously. And is that it? Oh, bumping on the ground. On the ground. I knew there were going to be shenanigans. It's wrestling. And there we go. Spear. Spear. Now, once I got speared, then you call for the bell. But just Edge jumping the barricade. No.
Stay the hell out of it, Randy. This is very, very bad for Triple H.
Oh! The Viper strikes.
Randy Orton has saved the game.
0 F's Randy.
What's happening here? These two working together? I have no idea, King. I'm stunned.
They were an evolution, so you know there's that.
You're watching Monday Night Raw. Last week, we were close to crowning a new champion. This week was a classic, but we may never know who would have been the better man. We do know that the King of Kings wants to get his hands on the two men who interfered in that match, and he asked for it to be no disqualification.
Yeah, but I literally just beat them in a handicap match with the rules and had no problem doing so. So I suppose that will be tomorrow. I'm Attack Slug. Enjoy your Sunday. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. I'll see you next time, right here on this channel. And I'm out.